Soccer fans, welcome back for this edition of Studs Up World Cup edition here at LatinPost.com. I'm David Salazar. This is my colleague Edwin Molina. On this episode, we're going to talk about the star players of the tournament, and considering that this segment is called Getting Messi, let's start with the guy.
Well, I mean, he's playing lights out. I think there's no denying that he's having an incredible World Cup. Now, you know, there's going to be criticism, win or lose, there's always going to be criticism on him, but the guy's been spectacular. If anything, he needs help. Di Maria, where are you? Where's Gago? Where's, you know?
I have had split opinions on Messi's performance. He's got those moments of pure genius. We saw it against Iran. We saw it against Bosnia. We saw it against Nigeria, which was his best game to date. But against Switzerland, you know, he was in there. He was disappearing, came back, disappeared, produces the beautiful play at the end. I haven't seen a full 90 minutes from Messi that have just made me say, wow, this guy is a genius.
You want to see Barcelona Messi is what you're saying.
I want to see that all the time. I think part of that is the fact that he doesn't have a team.
Well, I mean, in Barcelona he has a team.
And the problem is he does have a team. He has a lot of superstar players, but they're just not playing. I don't know what the excuse at this point is anymore.
Los Cuatro Fantásticos not looking so fantastic.
No, and Sergio Aguero is injured, so that's, you know, he's probably not going to be where he needs to be by the time they get to the quarterfinals against Belgium. So I think Messi's tournament, I think you have to say it's a huge success so far. He has, 1 assist and 4 goals, much better than 4 years ago, for sure.
Oh, yeah. They showed his number actually on ESPN the last 2 World Cups to now. It's night and day.
Yeah, and you have to think that Ronaldo's probably watching this and he's crying because he had a World Cup to forget. He had the 1 goal. He set up the assist against the USA, but I mean, he was injured the whole time. This was not his day. This might never be his chance again. He'll be 33 by the time we go to Russia. It's sad to say, but Ronaldo was just a man on an island. The rest of his team was just, you know, a bunch of misfit toys that just never seemed to get it together.
It's like a miscasted movie watching that Portuguese team. You know, it's like you got the Hollywood star, and then it's like you got like a bunch of guys in, you know, public theater.
A bunch of bad actors, yeah, inexperienced guy. No, it's a shame. Portugal was a contender to win the 2004 Euro. They were contender to win the 2006 World Cup. They were looked upon as a good team in 2010, and in 2014 they looked like a bunch of scrubs that might not qualify in 4 years without their superstar at his best.
So there's another guy though. I mean, Messi's teammate out in Barcelona who plays in the yellow in Brazil, Neymar. Neymar's had a pretty good World Cup.
He's had a good World Cup. He disappeared against Chile a little bit because they beat him up pretty badly. There's a lot of concern about whether he's going to play in the...
He got mugged. It's like he went through the favelas and got mugged, man.
There's a lot of concern about whether he will play on Friday against Colombia. And speaking of Colombia, I think we have to say that, in my opinion, and again, it might sound biased, but I have to say objectively, the best player in the tournament, 5 goals, 2 assists, the numbers do not lie, it's James Rodriguez.
James, not James, James. I like the guy. To me, he's been the revelation of the World Cup.
And his goal, that goal against Uruguay.
You've been telling me for weeks now, forget Falcao, you got to see this guy play. He's going to be, you know, we're okay. You kept saying that.
Yeah.
You guys are more than okay.
Yeah, no, Colombia has been the best team, I think, in the World Cup. Again, not trying to be biased here, but James is really the breakout star. I think I was talking about it this morning with my brother, talking about it. He should be running to be in the final 11. He should be running to win the Best Young Player award. He should be the Golden Boot candidate if he keeps scoring, and he should be a Golden Ball candidate. The guy can walk away with 4 honors, maybe 5 if they win the World Cup.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at that. That's like and Real Madrid apparently really wants him, and he apparently really wants Real Madrid, which for me would be wonderful.
Oh, God.
And Falcao's apparently going there too, so that would be great. Who's another player you think is just really... Actually, you know what? Let's turn things around. Who's a player you think has flopped?
Well, come on, Luis Suarez, who might end up in Barcelona with Neymar and Messi. I mean, it's hard to argue that this team, you know, Uruguay goes as Suarez goes, and if Suarez went to Uruguay, to Montevideo, that's where the team will meet him now, you know?
Yeah, no, there was this really amazing thing I saw online that used this pun that said, Uruguay is in los cuartos. Los cuartos del hotel.
Yeah.
Which is a phenomenal little thing about how the fact that this team didn't do anything without its top player. And my flop is Edinson Cavani, who had the chance to step up, be the guy, be the man, and he did nothing with it.
He could have been in that James role of stepping up as the superstar, injured or for whatever reason, and instead Cavani was just completely non-existent. I mean, I criticized Di Maria, but Cavani was even worse. Did he even show up? Like,
nope. Thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Studs Up World Cup Edition. Please find more of our coverage on www.latinpost.com or on Twitter at Latin Post Sports. I'm David Salazar. This is my colleague Edwin Molina. Please stay tuned for future episodes and enjoy the games. Thank you.